was some kind of intervention. Like, I think that was like what the worst day was, when like Nick chose like drugs and like hedonistic behavior over like his actual family and friends, right? Like he wanted this for himself. So yeah.
Let's talk about the
Elephant.
elephant in the room. Nick Rekieta apparently has been, I don't know, arrested, and I don't know what's the word on the street, Anna, as far as you know.
Well, obviously, I know more than everyone else does, but yeah, he got arrested. So did his.
I know more than anyone else does. What are you talking about? I don't want to call her names. I don't know anything about her, but you can just tell. Like I'm getting bad vibes from her already. Like just seeing the username, I'm just like, no. I would just be like, you, no, no way.
His wife, so did this other YouTuber named April, and they're all in jail right now. And
Oh, okay.
I don't know how long they're gonna be in there on that thing that was posted of like the county that they're in, and it says like why they were arrested, and it doesn't say anything about bail or anything like that, but it doesn't look good.
Mm.
Nope, not
I
good.
saw someone in chat.
Way worse than like what people were doing. Like I saw the quartering trying to damage control this. Like, oh, it's not that bad. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, you fat fuck. Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know if they know. Look, guys, take everything we say
Fuck Jeremy, by the way.
about this the entire night as fucking rumor. Don't fucking know. But someone in chat, I heard someone in the chat said that because of the holiday weekend that he would be locked up
There we go.
until Tuesday. So that sucks because he doesn't have time to kind of get in front of the story. If that's true, I don't know. I don't know what's fucking true. How does that work in Nick's circles? Because he does like the law tube stuff. So are
No, he
all
doesn't. No, he doesn't. Like, he hasn't done that in years. Years. How are you not aware of what this guy is doing? Like, you have to be willfully ignorant. You can't be. People are telling you what's up, and you're just like, oh, I don't know what's going on. No, fuck you. Fuck you.
the law tubers gonna go in there and start throwing out legal, like how do you think those guys are gonna handle?
Well, we'll see who's still friends with Nick and not or not, but
Oh, I don't know anything about those circles. The
okay,
only
so
one I
there was
know is Bronca. So
no, Bronca's good friends with Nick still, so I mean, I
mhm.
don't know if he's going to comment on it. I think pretty much everyone that's friends with Nick is either just showing messages of support or just trying to stay out of it, and all the people that don't like Nick are of course going to capitalize on it.
What? Eh, Nobody like. No, like I've explained this before, but like to me, it feels like the pro Nick side have been like capitalizing off Nick way more than like the haters have. You know what I mean? Like this is the reality of the situation: is that these people have been going to bat for Nick for years because he protects their interests, right? Because like he was such a big YouTuber and like supporting him got them like support and views. There are people whose entire careers took off because of Nick. I myself got started as like an independent writer because of Nick. Like I was trying at one point to like get in that circle before like I was scared off by all the degeneracy, right? Like to me, like these people are opportunists, right? They're scum. But anyway,
Mhm.
Which
Sure,
is
right.
unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be the way of the world. But Armagod Buckner Nick's gonna come out with the dopest trap album. Yeah, and he's gonna be Muslim when he comes out.
look at them laugh. Like, oh, this isn't anything serious. It's just a minor offense. Like, come on. No concern for the family at all. No concern for their friend. Like, oh, it's no big deal. Haha, he'll be back later. Like, fuck. Like, unbelievable. Let's see. This is the Paper Mario changes fault. I know, right? Yeah. The Star Wars girl is a phony. I imagine so. I think everybody in like the Star Wars community is fake. Like the series isn't that okay. But anyway, there are a lot of grifters in the Star Wars sphere. Yes, I know. I'm aware. She's based her whole life and online identity on Star Wars. Yes, that is really lame. Uh, just compare her to like how I present myself about Nintendo, right? Like just note take notice of like how I act compared to her. It's just may the thought be with you. Nick has been a mess for the past 2 years. She and Rekieta first met on Flashcast. Nick expressed his dislike for Star Wars, and the Star Wars girl, unable to accept not liking as Star Wars, left the stream. Ha! Based. Lol, everyone is capitalizing but me, the Star Wars girl. Yeah. Yeah, I am. No. She's smiling the whole time. Yeah. Is this another rare Harmon win every minute? What do you mean rare? Like, like I called this shit happening years ago. Like, come on.
Well, I mean, that's what
Oh,
generally
God.
happens.
Oh, my prediction was that like Nick would get in legal trouble, but my belief was that it was going to be due to tax evasion and not because of drug use. But again, it wasn't like becoming obvious about his drug problem until recently. So
Yeah, you got to convert to Islam and then do a rap album. Really good. Everybody wants you to talk about Nick. Have you heard about Nick?
I did, yeah. It's bad news, man.
Mm-hmm.
There was, Nick's had like a pretty. It's a slow moving train wreck. Everybody kind of has watched it happening. But this is not what I expected because this is really bad.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Is it really bad? I don't know.
oh,
Well,
come on! Oh! Yeah, you can just tell. Like, he's still doing damage control. He's still nose guarding. He still thinks it's like 2019 and he's going to get like a bunch of super chats and support by shilling for Nick. Like, what a fucking retard. Damn! I hate these people.
I guess I need to know what the charges are and like what extent that is. Like, I don't know. It seems recoverable. Like,
He's not going to recover from this. Like, let's be real. Like, not even okay. Like, let's put aside the legal issues because I don't think that fucking matters. Like, Nick has destroyed himself through drug use, right? He is not recovering from this at his age and in his position with no friends, no support network, like rejecting everyone who ever cared about him. Like, he is never, ever going to recover where it really matters, right? The only people defending Nick right now are people like this who think they can take advantage of it. Like, fuck them!
Everything's recoverable, but I'm just saying from his point. I'm just hoping from his point of view that he doesn't feel like it's recoverable, but it is. But it's a lot of stuff at once, you know.
Okay, here's another thing though. Like the drug thing, the recent event, that is all. That's the only thing we know about, right? What this has been a thing for a long time. Like, what is he doing about? And these guys were like, oh, he was just arrested for a minor charge. No, bullshit. It is going to escalate from here. It is going to get worse. He's over. And these people are sitting here, like, trying to say, oh, Nick is a pretty good guy. I hope for the best. Fuck him!
It's having whatever problem he's got substance wise. It's now having to like fight. It's public humiliation to like he's a part of the church and homeschool community there, and he had a fucking very public degradation, like fucking fall apart. Probably gonna if he gets.
Oh, look at that! Star Wars girl put up an icon, so you don't see her expression, right? You don't get to see just how like she desperately wants to interject and do damage control for Nick. Like, what a bitch! Like, holy fucking shit! Like, fuck her too.
Gets these charges, Nick might lose his fucking bar license. He's got a lawsuit going on. He's got a lot of
that. Yeah,
he's got a lot of stuff.
Am I bailing Nick out of jail? No, fuck that. I'm seeing everybody else say like, oh, I wish for the best for Nick. Eric July says he would bail Nick out of jail or like pay to help him with his problems or something. Fuck that. Nick deserves everything bad that happens to him. Fuck him. Okay.
followed up. So I hope he knows that it all will work out. Just fucking hang in there.
Yeah,
You know?
Fago Tree said to send the cops the link. Let's get their thoughts on it.
Yeah. They're gonna have to be, the both of them got in trouble, so they're gonna have to fight to get their kids back and stuff. It's like a lot of stuff.
yeah, right.
It's everything. You
Yeah,
gotta
I haven't
remember,
even considered all that stuff.
he's
Yeah,
got
that's
his
terrible.
family and her family are gonna be like it's like, for him it's the end of the world. It's not, you know what I mean? It's everything at once. So it's not a good situation.
Yeah.
But I like Nick. He's always been a good guy to me, and him and his wife. So I hope.
Yeah, people keep bringing up like guns, but isn't it just that he's like a gun owner? Like,
no, it's because they're in the house that the substances were found.
Oh,
that'll probably get dropped unless he was using it while under. You're allowed, you know what I mean? You're allowed to own guns and have a substance abuse problem. You can't carry a gun while under the influence.
Nick's gonna try and like say he was like mistreated by the court system or something, or that this is like the police overexerting their authority or something. Like I've seen him like express how much he hates CPS, being like the child protection services. He's gonna have an encounter with them very soon. So yeah,
If that's the case, he's in trouble. If not, that's probably just a charge they were throwing at him, and that one will probably disappear pretty quick.
I think a bunch of them are going to disappear, to be honest with you.
Oh, come on. A bunch of them? Like, oh, Nick did nothing wrong. Like, come the fuck on. Like, they can't even see the writing on the wall. They're not willing to admit how bad it is. And I've seen this behavior, like, from a bunch of people already. Like, they are unwilling to admit that, like, how bad the situation is, like, for Nick. And by extension, themselves. Right? Like, associating with this guy, like, should have killed all of their credibility. Like, it really should have. And yet, like, it never really did. I just...
A lot of people have been watching it, so everybody's kind of like, people are going to do what they're going to do until they're done. So hopefully he's done with, whatever he's been on for the last fucking, year or two.
Yeah.
So
now I saw people on Twitter posting like mug shots of it, but I haven't seen like any specifics. Like, do we know what the drug was? Do we know?
They
like,
know
what
the category.
The circumstance was that led up to that, or
no one knows why, but they came to the house in the middle of the day. It was like 2:40 in the afternoon. So I think was it 10?
10 in the morning. Yeah.
10 in the morning. Okay.
Yesterday.
Yeah. So yesterday or
23rd. Yeah. Okay. So it's 1:09 right now. So
okay, yeah. So he, I'm imagining, he probably were, him and the girls, his wife were, high, and I'm totally speculating. I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, but he's been swatted before. So
has he?
Somebody from the internet could have done.
Oh, look at them trying to shift it. Like, oh, Nick did nothing wrong. He was just swatted, and this arrest was just a result of circumstances. Like, fuck off with that bullshit. Like, why are they so adamant about doing damage control? Like that's all these guys have been doing is like trying to make it out to like not be a big deal. And that's just not the case at all. Like, are they not going to address him sleeping with April? Like, I don't know if that's been confirmed yet. Like, I know like Worski came out and said like he thought that was his theory, but like I have not actually seen the clip of that. Again, like there's a lot of stuff that's happened over the past couple of days that I haven't like seen. Like after I went completely dark on Rekieta after like the last stream I did. So like I was intending on coming back because I knew shit was about to pop off. But like I didn't get around to it because I have a normal life. I'm not a YouTuber. So but yeah, it's
yeah. But I'm gonna guess that they were, if they took all three of them, they were probably all fucked up, all three of them, or something. You know what I mean? So
Kiwi Farms had like a better legal analysis than these guys did. Like someone came out and like described what probably happened in that like Nick told everyone to like keep their mouths shut because like, oh, don't talk to police. But then like they all got arrested because of it. So
could have been one of their friends who called to like, hey, I think I'm worried about that. It could have been anything. It could have been a swatting. It could have been a friend worried about them. It could have been a family member worried about them.
Ooh, that'd be a brutal way to show your concern with the kids involved. You know what I mean?
wow.
Yeah, just like that'd be
brutal. Like he's making this sound like it's a bad thing that he got arrested. Like come on. Like
intervention if that's
like he deserved it.
what it
That
was.
is really rough because, but like everything will work. Like I just don't want to lose like hope because this is a pretty fucking bad situation. But everything will work out, and in the end, this may be something he looks back on and said, was the best thing that ever fucking happened because he was able. Because like we've seen, like he looks like a skeleton. He looked like he was gonna die. It's like. And I'm not one to judge anybody on their fucking drinking or drugging, but like you know when somebody's like not in control anymore.
Yeah, it was more than that.
Yeah, there's a whole. So hopefully this is it. I mean, we'll see. But like I said, it's a lot. It's a lot. Like it's a ton of stuff at once.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I when I heard about it, like the only thing I was like factoring, I was like I just think of the internet aspect of it, like the humiliation and putting all your information out there, your personal stuff. But no, that you're right that the kids being involved and
that's the thing that bothers
maybe
me.
have your kids taken away and just like
they're gonna have
his legal license, like geez,
yeah, he's got a lot. And plus, if he does have a real abuse problem, for a lot of people, just having a drug problem or an alcohol problem is enough problems over a lifetime. He's got, at the end of the day, once he clears up the stuff with his kid, his license, the lawsuit, the million other things, the charges, all the drug charges, all the public humiliation, the internet, whatever, the community humiliation, the family, her parents and his parents, like after that, he's still got, he's got a lot of fucking shit to deal with. So at the end of it, he still has to deal with his addiction, which is a big, you know what I mean? If he's got a drinking problem and a drug problem. So he's got a lot on his plate. So my heart goes out to Nick. He's always been a good guy to me. I like
His
him.
fan base is really loyal, and we'll all be here for him. So no big deal.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm cutting ties right now.
The son of a bitch. No.
No.
So is fucking Cecil the only one who's like, man, come on.
I want him to get better, but yeah, I was thinking because I had a lot of time thinking about it, just driving up, and I'm like, this is a lot of stuff hitting him at once, a lot. So it's not just like, oh, you got busted doing drugs or whatever. It's like a DWI or something. It's not like that. It's a lot.
Yeah. So someone in chat said that and just brought this up about the possibility of him having to be in jail all weekend because of the holiday. Have you heard anything about getting out?
Yeah, I'm sick of these people. What a cope. Like